Hello everyone, it's Busyworks Beats TV, and today we're going to review a new product for producers, artists, and anyone who wants to create quick music. Have you ever wondered which kits are the best when you first start producing music? I remember when I started making music, there were so many kits and VSTs out on the internet that I had no idea where to start, and it was a huge problem. And the way the market is set up, it's like Native Instruments wants you to buy 50 VSTs just so you can get one type of sound, and it's really unfortunate for beginners because first, we don't have the funds to do all that. Also, I mean, there's so many products, we have no idea how to start. Today I'll be reviewing the HeatMaker Pro Vst by HeatMaker Vst company. It's a quick all-in-one VST, and there's no need to browse through tons of libraries to look for different types of sounds. You can start off with their libraries and make tons of beats. And I'll show you a trap beat I made with the kit, with the VST. I'll just play it real quick and I'll go over it soon. Alright, that's just the gist of the beat. And I'm going to go through the sounds on these the HeatMaker VST. So I'm opening one up right now. Here's the instance of the HeatMaker Pro. It's an easy to understand VST. You have the MIDI keyboard displaying your notes across the VST here. And when you hit different sides of the key, this is low volume and this is high volume at the bottom of the key. And when you play, you get to see what you're playing. So I'll put it on the piano real quick and play a chord or two, and you'll see the chords that I'm playing and the notes. I like these sounds because it sustains a sound instead of decaying. It has an element of decay, but it also sustains the note for the piano to keep that back tone going while you're playing. So I'll go through the types of sounds that the VST comes with. First, you have a section of bass and with presets like Rich's Pluck, like a parody off the Rich's F song by Lil Wayne and 2 Chainz. So you have sounds that are catered to modern music. You have the 808, which is, there are different tones of 808. I like the 808 1, simple, and you can control it. And also with the 808s, it's the sample's controlled, so if you press a key, it has a certain amount of decay, and also if you hold the key, it'll sustain. So it won't just be some long dragged out 808 sample if you don't want it that long. It plays to however long you want it to play. Also, we have bells like from MMG and bells designed for Meek Mill. I have a track. I'll show you my specific melody for the bell, but I use the Meek bells for that trap song that I just played for you. They have blips, which are like percussion, or just to get the energy behind certain snares. You got to use those blips. They're not the same as Plucks, but they're a little more analog sounding, like sounds virtual. What else do we have? In here we have This is my favorite brass out of the whole collection. It's called the Jeezy brass, and you'll definitely notice it once you hear it. It has that octave brass that Young Jeezy did back when he started the Snowman era, and it's a great sound. I don't think I found that brass anywhere else except in this VST. They also have other brasses, 2 other brasses, and also they have choir. And a lot of sounds in this VST are catered to, like I said, modern music, Maybach Music, MMG, trap music, Gucci Mane, excuse me, Kanye West, and more. But it all can apply to each other. What I really like is that if you don't want it to sustain, you could just tap it, and it's just a quick staccato type. Also, they have drum kits embedded in the VST. I've only used the essential drum kit, the trap drum kit, and I think that was it. I haven't tried out these other ones, but in the essential drum kit you have all the sounds that you need to make modern hip-hop. There's hats, there's rides, there's cymbals, there's kicks, drums, basically any sound that would go in towards a rhythm. A lot of stuff that I'm just going to go through this real quick. And if you open up your piano roll or any MIDI, it starts down at C3 and even lower sometimes, but usually starts at C3. And in this case, they have a bass that plays throughout the lower notes if you want, but it starts at C3, going up different sounds. So I mean, you see how whole bunch of sounds, and it's all good because I've made plenty beats with this thing, and I've seen how just this one drum kit can work throughout different genres, throughout different songs in general. Also, you can EQ and manipulate the VST just like any other VST. Put it in your mixer and just do what you have to do to it. They also have the flute. You got to play on the lower notes. I may not be doing this justice, but I'm just clicking on the MIDI keyboard. But you could also play really long melodies. There's an effects here for transitions. There's different transitions. Just like the drum kit, there's different sounds and transitions on each key, and it starts on a lower note, of course, then C5. Also, we have a cool sound called trap strings. Notice how it sustains itself while you can play. So instead of staccato all the time, you could have chords playing in the background. Let me try to play something. And you could play that in the background for those emotional beats. You could play it in the background for just like anything really. You could go for trap, go for pop, you can go for hip hop, for bridge. We have different leads. I like bees in the trap. Well, bees in the. It's like bees in the trap. You can use it for bass and or lead. Whoops. Go back here. Or you could have longer leads, such as the waka lead. And it's a super saw there that you have for the waka lead. Also, they have organs in the VST. Like I said, this is an all-in-one. If we just take a quick look, I'm gonna go back and take a quick look at all the sounds that you have in here. You have bass, which, I mean, every song needs bass. You have bells, which is a modern thing in trap music nowadays. You have blips, which help with your percussion and your snares and your claps and your hi-hats. The brass, which is necessary, like I said, for any type of trap or modern hip-hop. You have the drums, which can help you out in the R&B, the trap, the club, anything. Every song has drums, obviously. The strings can help you out in emotional songs, pop songs, hip-hop songs, R&B. There's different leads here. Let me try the Gucci lead. So that's brass that you could use in your trap beats. There's So Hood lead. And if you write the right melodies to your songs, this could easily be used for R&B. And organ, I'll get back. Oh, sorry. And the whole picture of it is you have bass, brass, drums, choir. This is essentially every type of sound that you need in a beat all in one. Even the drums, and that's the best part about it. Even the drums come with this VST. And there's different styles of drums you could choose from. The starting VSTs comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drum kits plus all these sounds in one VST. And also the big benefit is that it's low on CPU. I've only used 2 to 6 CPU while I've been playing with this VST. Here's the organ. So it has that what's it called? The Leslie type organ going on. I don't know how to play the organ that well, but any organ users can quickly get adjusted to that. Also, we have a good sounding piano in the kit. I really like this one. I used it for one of the demos that I'll display later on. If it would play for me. I mean, you can go on and on and on with the piano. It's a grand piano that they have in here. Also an R&B piano, which is essential for your R&B. It has that really crispy high note and that open-endedness to it. Let me try some low notes. If you're going for that Joe sound for your R&B, there you go. You got that harsh piano going, and also you have an open-ended. The high end is open-ended. Lastly, we're gonna go through some Plucks. They have a Pc Daw string, which is for trap and any other type of music that you use pizzicatos for. The Bentley is a club pluck. Like I said, this can be used for club, R&B, hip hop, trap, you name it. I'm going to go through some other Plucks. This has been used in a lot of trap music. It's like an overtone for your hit on your brass. So and lastly, they have their own stabs. That's more of a hip hop. Cinemas has brass in it. You know, that's trap right there. Leslie. That sounds a lot hip hop. and violins and just good samples. And also this kit comes with its own reverb dial, so you don't have to bother putting another reverb in your mixer track. So I may put a melody here, hold on. And I'm going to dial in the reverb just to show you how powerful the plugin's reverb is. So I'm going to take it off. And notice how the notes don't play unless I tell it to play longer. Like this note is shorter than this note. So that's also a cool feature. Let me turn the reverb dial up. Just that little bit of reverb gave you almost like a 50% reverb on any other type of reverb. But we can crank it up even more. It's really cool. Along with being a quick all-in-one VST, you know, you're cutting out the time from browsing through all your libraries, constantly just trying to find that old kick drum that you used in the beat and you forgot which kick drum it was, and you know, which snare, which hi-hat, which open hat, and all this stuff. It all comes in a simple drum kit, and from that drum kit you can go in and pick a certain key, and it'll always be that key. It'll never be something else. That's what I like about it. And also this reverb dial is really cool, especially for my club songs. I could just easily dial in reverb while I'm playing a melody, instead of changing different reverbs and trying to figure out what levels are right and everything else. It's built specifically for the sound. This plugin is good for trap, hip hop, club, R&B, and also pop music. And it's really low. It's a really low CPU load on my DAW. As you can see, we've only played up to 2 to 8 CPU, like I said, 2 to 6, depending on if you have the reverb on or not. This VST is really good for artists who want to make their own beats, you know, and people who want to start off quickly and be inspired to make better beats and just make it simple. This is a simplifying VST. It really doesn't try and drag out marketing like Native Instruments. They put out like 30 different, you know, plugins that basically only a couple sounds from each one will help you in your type of music that you're trying to make. And it's really not catered. This is focused. It's really focused to modern music, especially hip hop, R&B, and trap music. And it's really just an all-in-one VST for you. It's good for people using any type of DAW. It could be Mixcraft up to FL Studio, up to Ableton, Pro Tools. It works across the board, and this is for not only Windows users, but it's also for Mac users. And this VST is a recent launch, so it's brand new. And also this VST is good for producers who are, especially for beginner producers who are just lost in what type of sounds to get. I mean, there's tons of kits, there's tons of VSTs, but this puts it all in one, and it focuses it on what you're trying to make nowadays. And it really saves you a lot of money for exploration that we've all spent trying to find the sound that we like. We could see here on the HeatMaker VST website, which is heatmakervst.com. I'll post the link below. That the retail price was $129 or $130 almost, and they're having a sale since it's a recent launch and it's doing so well that they cut the price down to $79 on their site. Saves you over saves you $50, which is 40%, and that is a huge sale. And I have no idea how many products are left and how long this deal will be. And I'm not sure how long this deal will be, but I'm sure it will end soon, because no company offers 40% that long for a sale. But it's a recent launch and it's doing well and it sounds good. But along with this low price on their main site, we have talked down the HeatMaker VST owners to cut the price down, especially for my subscribers on YouTube, and the price has lowered to a significant amount, almost 50% off the original price, and it's only for you guys, my subscribers and followers on Facebook. And all you have to do is go to our Facebook link. I'll give you a link down below. You click our like button here. So please like our page for free downloads. Click our like button, and you'll see under the products section there will be a HeatMaker Pro Vst discount code that I've uploaded. And I ask, please, if you like our Facebook page, please don't tell your friends about this, because really I wasn't even supposed to give it to you guys, but since I'm generous, I decided to add the discount code for a short amount of time along with the sale. So you're getting almost 50% off with this discount code. So along with simplicity, a great price, and just a good all-in-one VST. The only problem I found with this HeatMaker Pro VST is that there's little spikes in volume randomly when you're making melodies, and it throws you off when you have your headphones on, especially because the volume jump kind of throws you off. But other than that, I mean, it's fine. And if you really want to avoid that little random volume increase, you can just export your melody as a wave and re-import it into your FL Studio. Plus, it'll cut down on CPU of the whole project, which is a double benefit. And people should be doing the export as a wave anyway. And, but I think that problem has something to do with the number of instances I was using, but I'm not really sure. So everything about this VST is really cool. So I just wanted to share with you guys. Also, I wanted to share that discount code, and especially while the sale's going. I don't have no idea when the sale's going to end, so be sure to take advantage of that. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching today. It's BusyWorks Beats TV. I'm game. For more free downloads, go to our Facebook page and like our Facebook page. You can visit busyworksbeats.com for more beats, and you can join our newsletter for exclusive drum kits, sound banks, and tips and more on music production. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you found it helpful. Thanks for watching. It's BusyWorks Beats TV.